Weather, yes. And we have Oktoberfest, plebiscite in Munich against the building of a huge mosque, and we have 65,000 people who signed it, and we want the people can decide if they want it or not.
Okay.
Test, oder?
Möchten Sie unterschreiben?
Nee.
University, they are known as having very tight connections to the Muslim Brothers, so we have many reasons to make this referendum against this huge mosque, and the financing of that mosque should be from the terror supporting state Qatar. We know that Qatar is financing terror groups like Hamas, like Muslim Brothers, like Taliban, like Al-Qaeda, and from Qatar there's coming a lot of money to the Islamic State Iraq. So we don't want it in Germany, that's center.
Now tell us about the mosque itself. It's going to be a big mosque. What's the name of the mosque? How many will it seat?
The mosque is planned to be very big. They want to have 3 big buildings, 6 floors high, 10,000 square meters. They want to have a big mosque. Then in the second building they want to have an academy where they want to teach other imams, and in a third building they want to have shops and bibliothèque, a huge Islamic center, and build up on public ground, 3,000 square meters on the ground. And we say the people in Munich, they should decide what's going on public ground, because it's our city, so the people should decide.
So what's your fear about this mosque? What, do you think they'll be teaching radical Islam, terrorist activity, creating those zones? What's your concern about the mosque itself?
The Imam Bayram Benjamin Idris is, in our opinion, a very dangerous Imam. He is talking in the public about the peaceful Islam and the Islam who has equal rights for men and women and blah blah blah. And all the politicians and the people from the churches and the media is believing him. But what he's saying and what he's doing are completely different things. He was taught in a family in Macedonia. They have imams since several generations. He knew the Quran. In the age of 11, he was educated in Damascus at a Sharia gymnasium. He was studying in France at an extremist Islam university with very close near to the Muslim Brotherhoods, and he has connections to a Bosnian terror group. He has connections to militaries. He is demonstrating in Munich for Erdogan, the Premier Minister of Turkey, who is a radical Muslim in our opinion. And he's lying. He's lying several times. We know that, we proved that. So that would be no moderate Islamic center. That would be an Islamic center who wants to Islamize Germany and Europe. And the name of that Islamic center is called Center for Islam in Europe, based in Munich. So they want to Islamize whole Europe, and this should be the center.
How long have they been trying to build this mosque?
The plans are since 5 years. Since 5 years they want to build up that huge mosque. First they wanted to build it in the center of Munich, near the Stachus, it's called. It's close to the Marienplatz, and when we started to collect signatures, we had in short time 10,000, 20,000 signatures. So the politicians in Munich, they realized it's not so good to build it in the center at the Stachus, so the people are against it. So they changed their plans, and they said, okay, we go a little bit more outside, but we say we don't want it in Munich at any place. We don't want it in Germany. We have to talk about Islam very clearly and very open.
So explain to American viewers this German law. How does collecting signatures in German law prevent mosques from being built?
So we have in Bavaria a very strong possibility for people to make these referendums. So in Munich it's enough to collect 32,000 people to start a referendum. And we collected now 65,000, they proved it in the city of Munich, and we have far more than this 32,000, and normally they should now make this referendum. And we heard yesterday that the politicians in Munich, they want to stop that referendum because they fear that the people in Munich could say no to that mosque. They fear that the state Qatar, who has to finance it, will be very angry, and he is, giving a lot of money to Munich. The state Qatar is buying banks. There are billions of euros coming to German companies. So the politicians in Munich fear that this referendum would be a huge scandal. So they try to stop it, and they said no, all this referendum is not okay, there are some mistakes, so we will go to court to push the opinion of the people through.
Should the referendum have already come up for vote by now?
We put the signatures to the city last week, so normally the politicians should have time 1 month to choose a day where all the people in Munich can vote. And we have in Munich 1,100,000 people who could vote. So all these people would get the message, okay, on that Sunday we have elections, so go there and say if you want it, that huge mosque or not. But the politicians fear that. So they try to prevent it now with some justice methods. So.
I'm curious, could Muslims or perhaps atheists come up with a referendum to stop the church from being built in Bavaria?
The church, the Christian religion isn't dangerous. The Christian religion doesn't have jihad. They have no Sharia. They don't teach kill the infidels wherever you find them. They don't teach kill the people, cut off their heads, and crucify them. But all this is taught in the Islam. You have to read the Quran. There are all these orders, and they are orders from a God called Allah. Muslims have to believe it, that the Quran is the order of Allah. So we have terror groups all over the world. Boko Haram, Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab, Taliban, ISIS, the Islamic State Iraq. All of them are fulfilling the orders of Allah. So we have to talk about Islam, and we don't have to prevent building churches. We should build churches all over the Islamic world, all over the Islamic countries. But try to build up a church there. You would have very, very many problems to build, because Islam does not want to have other religions in their countries where they have the power. Yeah? They say Islam is the only true religion. There should be no other religion. So,
are you a minister of a church? What do you do?
Me personally, I was raised up in a Catholic religion. I think Jesus was a very famous man with a very good philosophy, and I like Christianity. It's a peaceful religion. They have good opinions, and you can see the difference if you meet people from Iraq, for example. If you meet Christians from Iraq, they are very friendly. They have clear eyes. They integrate very, very soon. And if you meet Muslims from Iraq, yeah? Battery, okay. I was born and raised up in the Catholic religion, and it's a very good religion, praying love to the people and even to the foes. So with a Christian belief you can build up a state, yeah? a human relationship. It's very, very good. Maybe the Jewish religion is peacefully as well, the Buddhist religion, you know, the Hindus are not fighting against others. I believe in the freedom, in the equality of people and equality of men and women, and all this is not legalized by Islam. Islam has a different opinion, and so we have to be very aware of this so-called religion. I think it's more a political ideology. You know, they have a justice system, the Sharia. They want to rule the world. They want to rule every state where Muslims have the majority. In contrary to Christian belief, Jesus said, it's not from this world. You know, he wants to have the, you know, not ruling on earth with religion. So we have to be very aware of Islam.
How long have you been? You've suffered verbal attacks, physical attacks?
Oh, we had a lot of verbal and physical attacks from Muslims and from extreme left people. I was pushed in the face, so my glasses crashed, and many Muslims told us, oh, we will cut off your head, and if the police wouldn't be there, we would kill you, and the bombs would be flying, and even banks, they cancelled my accounts. 5 banks till now cancelled my accounts because I am informing about the danger of Islam. And yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you can't tell the truth. All the politicians, all the media, all the people from the church, even from the church in Germany, they call you, oh, you are racist, you are foe of foreign people, you are a Nazi. It's totally crazy. We have so many friends all over the world who are supporting us. Yeah, so many people, so many Christians from Egypt, from Iraq, from Iran, from Syria, who are behind us. Yeah. Here, our foes, they tell us, yeah, we are racist. It's completely nonsense.
So, final question. What is your occupation, right? Do you do this full time?
You know, the day when I was waking up was 9/11. Before, Islam didn't touch me. I was not interested. I had made for me no problems. But then on 9/11, I saw as million other people saw the pictures of New York, the flying airplanes, the people jumping off the World Trade Center. I saw 3,000 people dying, and I thought, why are Muslims doing this? And I was reading the Quran because I heard that some terrorists made in their testaments quotes from the Quran. Especially 9/11, the verse 9:111, directly to that terror attack. And there's the order, kill for Allah. Kill the people, and then when you are killed, you are coming to paradise. They believe it. So, after reading the Quran, I knew that's the most dangerous book of the world. And I started to inform the people, and I realized it's not so easy to inform the people, because the media in Europe and even in USA, they are telling, oh, Islam is peaceful, and just the terrorists, they abuse the peaceful religion. That's complete nonsense. So I'm a journalist. I normally work for television and for newspapers. But in the years, I realized we have to focus on the information about Islam. So I went to politics. I'm now the chairman of the party The Freedom, and we are very close to the party of The Freedom in the Netherlands with Geert Wilders. He is, in my opinion, a hero. He is the most famous politician in Europe. He has courage. He's a friend of Israel, as we are, because Israel is under attack of Islam, as well as other countries which have close contact to expanding Islamic countries. The Hindus, the Buddhists, the Jews, the Christians, they have all the same experience. Islam is dangerous. So we have to tell the people, and we need a worldwide revolution, and it's not against the people, it's not against the Muslims. We try to tell the Muslims, come on, help us to modernize Islam. Help us to wipe out all the killing verses and all those things like jihad and sharia out of your religion. And we had, with our referendum, about 120 Muslims who signed it. They said, okay, we don't want that extreme Islam center as well. So we need big efforts all over the world to inform the people what's going on, and then we will have a good aim to make the world more peaceful, when Islam is no more a terror ideology which wants to have war against all the unbelievers. That's the point.
Finally, can you say your name, full name, and how you want to be identified?
Yeah, my name is Michael Stürzenberger. I am a journalist and chairman of the political party The Freedom, and I am here with many friends in Munich, very famous people and brave people who collected now since 3 years for that referendum, and yeah, we are a movement which is becoming stronger and stronger because more and more people wake up. What's going on in the world?
Okay, so you want your name, and underneath it you want The Freedom?
The Freedom, yeah.
That's it?
Party The Freedom. Chairman of the party The Freedom.
Party of The Freedom.
The party is called The Freedom.
Okay.
The Freedom.
In
Yeah.
Germany, it's not in the name at all? Like
Die Freiheit. Die Freiheit in German. Die Freiheit. The Freedom. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Martin.
Very, very helpful.
But